Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Recent Things. We are hitting day number 7, episode number 7 of my Wreathmas week series. 7 days, 7 wreaths, plus that bonus wreath right at the very end featuring Christmas wreaths. I love these week of wreaths. I know you do as well, from all of your wonderful comments right down below. And keep those comments coming. I love hearing from you and I love interacting with all of you out there as well. So why don't I just get started on day number 7 of Wreathmas week, and I'll show you what I made. I'm going to be creating a Christmas wreath today for less than $10 using items from the Dollar Tree. Starting off, I'm using this 14-inch wire wreath frame, and along with that, I'm going to be using, yes, a steering wheel cover, along with some Christmas floral picks, some 2.5-inch ribbon. This is in a plaid, and then also a white and green snowflake pattern, a pipe cleaner, a stapler, yes, a stapler, and my regular crafting utensils today to create this under $10 wreath. Here is my shopping list. As you can see, here in Canada, the prices are a little bit different at the Dollar Tree. They're $1.50 each, but my grand total before taxes was only $9 to create this wreath. Starting off, I'm just unwrapping and I'm stretching out that steering wheel cover just a little bit. This is a 14-inch wire wreath frame with the steering wheel cover. And my suggestion, go a little bit slow and always hold on to it. It flew off so many times before I finally got it down right. But here I am, I'm putting it right around that wreath frame, and then I'm just going to even it out. I'm just going to make sure it's nice and even on both sides. Once I get there, I'm going to lift it up just a little bit and add a little hot glue at each one of those crossbars to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm going to add a little more hot glue right in the inner wire to make sure it's nice and set. And look at that, our beautiful base wreath in literally just a matter of 10 seconds. We have a white background that looks gorgeous, snowy, and Christmassy. Now I'm just going to take my Christmas pick florals and just decide where I want to go. You can do this anywhere, at the top, at the bottom, or the sides. I decided I'm going to do the top today, so I'm bending my stems a little bit to match the curve, deciding where I want everything go, and that bow is just going to go right in the middle at the top there. And to create my bow, I am going to use 2 different pattern ribbons. So this one here, I am cutting 18 inches, and I'm going to be cutting 2 of these in this pattern. As well, I'm going to be using 14-inch cuts, and then for my second ribbon, I'm going to do the same thing. So I have 18 inches and 14-inch cuts, and I will show you those cut lists in just a little bit. I'm going to be doing one final cut at the 6-inch mark with just one of my ribbons. So here's my ribbon lengths today. Ribbon number 1, 2 pieces at 18 inches, 1 piece at 14 inches, ribbon number 2, 1 piece at 18 inches, 2 at 14 inches, and then a final one at 6 inches. Those are all my ribbon lengths today. I'm going to be taking one of each of the 18-inch lengths and just setting that aside. I'm going to be using those for my tails. And then for the remainder of my ribbon, I'm actually going to fold them into a little coil, use my stapler, and just staple them together. I'm using my stapler more and more nowadays for my ribbons. It's so much easier. You don't hurt your fingers with hot glue. But if you want to use hot glue, like I just did right here, you can totally do that and just glue those pieces together to create those rings. Once I have them all set, I'm going to take those 18-inch lengths with my first ribbon, lay it flat on a horizontal, and then my next ribbon on an angle, and then the same ribbon number 1 on a crisscross angle to that, and those are using all my 18-inch pieces. Then I'm going to do the same thing on an angle with my 14-inch pieces, just alternating the pattern. And for my final 6-inch little coil, I can squish it up, put that pipe cleaner right through, twist it a couple times just to keep it in place. I'm going to put it to the side for a second while I squish together the middle of our bow. Then I'm going to attach that pipe cleaner with our little loop at the end, wrap it around, tie it nice and tight, make sure those ribbons don't go anywhere, and then I bring back those tails and cut them into a dovetail or a swallow's tail or a fish's tail, whatever you call it. I know we've had this discussion before. Everybody calls it something different. And then I'm just going to take those tails and put them right in between those pipe cleaner stems, twist it, and then we can start my favorite part, which is literally fluffing bows. So I'm just going to fluff, fluff, fluff until my heart's content. And then once I'm finished with that, we have our beautiful finished 2-pattern ribbon using the Dollar Tree items and the ribbons. Look how beautiful that looks. We're going to bring back our base wreath that we just created using that steering wheel cover. And like I said before, you can put the ribbon at the sides if you want, at the bottom. I'm just choosing to do the top today. You don't have to follow that exactly. You can do whatever you want. This is your wreath. You do it your way. And then I'm just going to take those stems and wrap it around the wire wreath frame with the steering wheel cover. Make sure it's twisted nice and tight so that ribbon doesn't go anywhere. And look how beautiful this red bow looks against that white background. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take those Christmas floral picks, put them in a position where I like. Once that's there, I'm going to add some glue down, and then I'm just going to reinsert that right behind the bow. And I'm going to use the bow to cover all those stems. I don't want those stems to be seen, so I'm going to use that bow to cover those stems. Once that's in place, I'm just going to turn it around. And guess what? We have a beautiful Christmas wreath for less than $10. Maybe just a little bit more than 10 after taxes here in Canada. It all depends where your taxes are and where you live, etc., etc. And I know in the States, the Dollar Tree is only $1.25 per item, whereas in Canada here it's $1.50. But here is our steering wheel cover Christmas wreath for day number 7 of my Wreathmas Week series. What do you guys think of this wreath? Let me know right down in the comments down below. Also, don't forget, the rest of the playlist for my Wreathmas Week is in the comments and in the description box for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching. I always enjoy making these Wreathmas Weeks. It's almost over. We still have 1 episode left. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.